Alright, and welcome to a Shine Spawn tutorial for Super Mario Sunshine Any%. What this video aims to show is the Shine locations and where they spawn for each Shine and Any% that you can actually get to before the Shine moves to that location, and how I personally line up with the surrounding objects to line up, or to get underneath the Shine so you don't have to jump as the Shine's falling. So let's just get right in it. Here we have the first shine in the game, the Airstrip. What you're going to want to do is hover over the middle of the Airstrip on the checkered line that goes down the middle, over the circled area right on the corner. And even though you can't see it, it's pretty easy to get a feel for where the center is, and once you do it a couple times, it'll be easier to line up. Here's a video of me doing it. Up next we have the second shine in the game, PD1. What you want to do is you want to find the leftmost vine shadow, line up with that, and straight out from that there'll be a grouping of bricks, 3 colored ones and 1 white brick. And that is where the shine will spawn. You have a pretty good area that the shine will be in, so you don't have to be too exact. As long as you're somewhere around in the middle of those 4, you should be able to hit it as you ground pound. Here's the clip of me doing it. Next up we have PD2. This is where things start to get more difficult because the mark on the ground is now straight underneath the shine. I use the dark spot circled here, and then I move a set distance away as demonstrated by these 2 pictures. By moving the distance like this instead of using the walls, it makes it a lot more accurate for me personally. Here's the location with the shine, so you get a sort of reference, and here's the clip of me doing it. So next up is POnToWalk. While this one has a set shine spawn location, it really isn't that difficult, but there is a trick that I feel I should mention. Once you finish off the 3rd chomp, when the shine goes to spawn on the center of its mushroom, if you hit start, it will hit pause and unpause, it will make the shine spawn right away. So if you're fast enough getting to it, then you don't have to wait for the shine to spawn. So next up we have PantisMo in POnToVillage. What I do here is I line up with the dark spot on the tree as demonstrated by this line, and from there you just need the correct angle away from PantisMo so that you are actually underneath the shine. The only problem with this method is that text skip does exist, and if a more consistent method does happen, then being underneath the shine will be completely pointless, as text skip will save more time. Next up we have Pinna 1. The Pinna 1 shine after the cutscene skip spawns right in the middle of the pool, but it gives you enough time to do 2 jump dives. The second jump dive will be interrupted midair, but you can still hit the shine as soon as the cutscene for the shine is over. Then you just grab the shine and you're good to go. Next up we have Rico to the Blooper Surfing Safari. For this one it is possible to grab the shine from midair as you finish the race. The shine will spawn on the small rhombus after the 3 larger ones. To get it, you're going to have to jump right at the edge of the water when doing the race as demonstrated here. Now if I was better at it, here's a clip of what should have happened if I had gotten more height on my jump. Next up we have King Boo, everyone's favorite level. It's one of the easiest, if not the easiest, to line up with. All you have to do is line up on the second roulette wheel, the middle roulette wheel, on the goal part of the one right straight out from him at a 90-degree angle from his face. Next up we have Noki 1. Noki 1 is slightly difficult to line up with. What you're going to want to do is line up with the second post from the left on the wooden fence as a 1 marker. Then you want to be about 1.5 to 2 Marios away from that fence, and you'll be right underneath the shine. Next up we have eel. There's 2 different ways to figure out where the eel method is easily, and one is using the alcoves on the wall. If you use the alcoves on the wall, you're going to want to use the 2 that are in the wall up on the shelf. This is behind you and to the left when you spawn if you keep track, or if not, just find it when you're done with your fight and you're good to go. The other method is to use the coins that form a heart after you kill him. What you want to do is make sure you're thinking of it straight up and find the top right on the curve, and that's where the shine will go. That one seems a little bit more accurate for me, and I personally like it better. And an honorable mention for shine lineups, I have the Noki Shadow Mario. For this one, what I do is I line up in the middle of these 2 dark patches, and then I take about a 70-degree angle away from the water and like the 90-degree from it, so about 70 degrees away from the water. And as soon as he hits land, you just start spam spraying as fast as you can and down him before he can get anywhere.